Shalom, shalom. It's your brother Rum. You're back with another lesson, Lord willing. It'll be edifying. I want to start by giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Wahara Kakodash, Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahweh Shah. Double honors to the apostles and elders and great millstone who taught me this truth. And shalom to the 144,000 men of the Lord you see on the highways and byways prophesying in the name of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shah, also in the correct doctrine of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shah. Also want to send a shalom to the 1/3 men, women, and children that will escape the judgments of the Lord by their faith. We've got another lesson I want to bring out through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shah, man. The writing is on the wall, man. This place is finna go down, and Esau is finna be taken out of power. The writing is on the wall, man. Let's get into these videos and these scriptures. The Lord willing, it be edifying.
Good afternoon, everyone, and thank you for your presence here. I wish to make a brief statement on the ongoing situation in the region and the position of the Islamic Republic of Iran. The Security Council has been called upon to convene regarding the situation in Lebanon. As a matter of fact, the situation in Lebanon and the region is unprecedentedly alarming. Let me be frank, the region is on the brink of a full-scale catastrophe. If unchecked, the world will face catastrophic consequences unlike anything before. Israel has been mass murdering civilians in Gaza, and now it seems to be replicating the same in Lebanon by waging a war of aggression against the country. Israel, through its genocidal campaign, has already turned Gaza into the hell of the earth, as a senior United Nations official described. Over 42,000 innocent Palestinians were murdered, 93,000 wounded, and critical infrastructure decimated. Now Israel is repeating its crimes in Lebanon. In just 1 week, Israel has unleashed brutal attacks on Lebanese cities, killing hundreds of innocent people, including women and children. Israel, as a rogue, aggressive regime, has crossed all red lines. For this terrorist regime, international law, human rights, and peace mean nothing. Israel's ultimate sinister intention is to set the whole region into fire. Israel's invasion of Lebanon is unlawful and criminal for sure. It is an act of aggression. The Charter of the United Nations is blatantly violated. The Security Council must intervene to restore peace and security. The Islamic Republic of Iran has repeatedly warned of the consequences of Israel's malicious acts in the region. The international community cannot ignore the role of the United States and its allies in enabling Israel's atrocities. Unwavering support from the US and certain Western states has emboldened Israel to commit crimes with impunity. This impunity, coupled with the Security Council inaction, has pushed the region toward disaster. The Israeli leaders must understand that their crimes will not go unpunished. The path to re-escalation is clear. Israel must immediately stop its attacks on Gaza and Lebanon. Without the ceasefire in Gaza, there would be no guarantee of peace in the region. The Security Council must act now to halt Israel's war and enforce an immediate ceasefire, and by that to save innocent lives. If not, the region risks full-scale conflict, and history will hold Israel's enablers, especially the United States, responsible. Iran stands firmly with the government and the people of Lebanon. Iran has already shown tremendous patience and restraint for the sake of regional peace and stability. Iran firmly upholds its inherent right to defend its vital interests. And finally, Iran will not remain indifferent in case of a full-scale war in Lebanon. We stand with the people of Lebanon with all means. Thank you very much.
So there you have it. That's Iran making a statement at the UN Council, man. So World War III is on the table, man. There's no way around it. There's no stopping it. It's coming, man. And I just made a statement before. It's writing on the wall. You can look this up. Quick Google definition. And the meaning for writing on the wall, by their definition, is there are clear signs that something unpleasant or unwelcome is going to happen. And that's Judgment of Esau, man. And I got a couple of more videos to play, but I want to hit these headlines I've seen. It says not a single drop of oil or gas will leave the Middle East if there is a war. So war is inevitable. It's going to happen. It's going to cause prices to skyrocket. It's going to cause gas prices to skyrocket in the West. It says winter is near for Europe. Senior official of Iraq PMU. So they already know that if this war starts, which Israel already said they're going to retaliate. And America's going to be with them on a retaliation. Also, this right here I seen, it says Russia gears up for a long conflict with the U.S. as global tensions reach boiling point. So war is in the air, man. Those rumors of war Yahweh Bashim Yahshua warned us of that was coming, it's here, man. Another headline, it says, Israel IDF prepares nuclear-capable Jericho 3 missiles for a potential strike on Iran amid escalating tensions. So they're gearing their missiles up to shoot them off as well, man. And this is one of the missiles I've seen that didn't. I don't know what it did. It looked like it just landed in the ground and didn't fire off. It might have been a decoy, but look how big that damn missile is, man. Then they're half the size of this building, so they ain't playing, man. They're not playing, man. And as it happened, you can see that these leaders are terrified, man. They might talk big and bad, but in their spirits, they're terrified of what's coming, man, what's happening. And look at his hands, man. Check out his hands.
בפתח דבריי אני שולח תנחומים למשפחות נרצחי הפיגוע הנפשע ביפו ואיחולי החלמה שלמה לפצועים. רובין מכם.
So you see, man, they are only men. They might think they're gods, but they're only men, man. And the Lord is going to show them that they're only men. And I just want to pull this up because you blacks, Hispanic, and Native Americans want a woman to be in the White House. She's only going to be a puppet, man. Check this out.
What's the message to Iran?
Don't.
As President Biden said, just don't.
Exactly. One word. Pretty straightforward.
And she clueless. She don't have a clue what's going on in the Middle East, let alone in her own country, or what those other nations have. She just repeating what Biden said. He was clueless. So all the leaders and the presidents was puppets, but she's going to be outright puppet, man. She's just going to be outright. You ain't going to even have to say this is someone is controlling her. You're going to know that someone is controlling her just by the way she speaks.
To Iran.
Don't.
As President Biden said, just don't.
Exactly. One word. Pretty straightforward.
Now, why would you say that? Don't. What does that even mean? Them people don't care about what you think and what you feel, man. They're seeing the power of America go down, man. And as soon as they see that she's in office, they know this place is finished. Check this out. And as soon as I get to that video, it won't play. Let me see if I can get it back up. It's basically they're already declaring war, man. The only people that don't know is your Facebook friends or your friends at work. This place is gonna be in the middle of a nuclear battle, man.
today, Wednesday, October the 2nd, 2024, and it says that Iran declares war on Israel. Here's another one coming out yesterday. Declaration of war. Israeli leaders react to massive Iranian assault. Democratic Chairman Yair Golan said that the missile attack was a declaration of war, but said that Israel should not be hasty, and the response that we are hearing could be coming today. Take a look at this. The United States also is preparing for retaliation. We will help Israel exact severe consequences from Iran missile attack, and just to clarify, pledge to assist goes further than D.C. support after the April attack when Biden sought to limit Israel's response. Biden says strike unsuccessful partly due to U.S. assistance. The United States is going to be stepping alongside of their ally Israel in these responses. And take a look at this. Israel has vowed that its retaliation will be swift and painful. But what might that look like? An Israeli retaliation is certain. Experts agree. And an Israeli official told NBC News that it will be swift. The open question is, what will it look like and where will it leave the Middle East? Well, I'm going to be sharing with you some video footage in the articles so that way you can see the latest on this that is coming out, as we're hearing that this is going to be coming. It could be coming today. And we're hearing that Iran is already responding, saying that there will be retaliation for Israel's retaliation. We're expecting things to intensify and to grow very quickly here. And like I said, we're not really sure.
So yeah, you see it, man. They have declared war. So we're in the middle of World War III, and it's not going to get hot until that MOTB is presented. And I have one more video I want to bring out. Because it goes hand in hand with this lesson I want to bring out through the Spirit of the Lord, man. Because everything is on the table. All prophecy is finna be fulfilled, man. All the prophecies are being fulfilled, and the last major one is the MOTB before the thermonuclear missiles are shot off. But let me get this other video I want to bring out. Here you go.
Some more news about Iran's missile attack on Israel last night. Various IRGC-linked Iranian outlets and sources report that Iran has warned the United States that if they target Iran's oil refineries and nuclear facilities, then Iran will completely burn the Middle East and target the oil facilities of those in Saudi Arabia, Azerbaijan, Kuwait, the UAE, and Bahrain. This news comes right after the Wall Street Journal reported that Israel and the United States had let Iran know right before the attack that if it attacks mainland Tel Aviv, then the United States and Israel will destroy a lot of the oil fields and nuclear facilities of Iran. And afterward, Iran responded not only by attacking mainland Tel Aviv, but by also responding with their own scorched earth de-escalation through escalation method, where they basically put the United States in an impossible situation, which is, okay, if you want war with us, we will go and immediately burn down all of these countries in the Middle East that are beholden to you. And yeah, we may lose the war, but you will lose all of the Middle East, and the United States does not want that. The United States wants to go to war with Iran, but it wants to go to war with Iran with a lot of its allies still on the side of the United States, the allies being Saudi Arabia, Kuwait, the UAE, and Bahrain.
So everything is going to spiral out of control, man. Because they said if you hit our oil fields, we're going to hit all of the ones, all the oil fields in the Middle East, man. And they said that no oil will be leaving the Middle East, man. So this is deadly serious, man. You're seeing the Battle of Armageddon being put together right before your eyes, man. Now, this can't be debated. This can't be denied. This is happening right before your eyes, man. The Lord has had this place set for judgment, and we're going to get that in this lesson, man. Let me start in the King James Version. And I want to start at verse 5 because, like I said, the writing is on the wall. And I'm going to get a little bit of this in the NLT, man, to make it plain for somebody that hasn't read this story before. And I'm not going to read the whole thing, but the point I want to make in this lesson, it says, in the same hour came forth fingers of a man's hand and wrote over against this candlestick upon the plaster of the wall of the king's palace. And this is Belshazzar, the son of Nebuchadnezzar, his son. This is his palace he's speaking about. And it says, and the king saw that part of the hand that wrote Then the king countenance. So let me slow down. Let me slow down because this is important. I'll read 5 again. It says, in the same hour came forth fingers of a man's hand and wrote over against the candlestick upon the plaster of the wall of the king's palace. And the king saw the part of his hand that wrote. Then the king's countenance was changed, and was thought, and his thoughts troubled him, so that the joints of his loins were loosed, and his knees smote one against another. So he was so scared and terrified when he seen the hand writing on the wall. His knees buckled, man. He said the king cried aloud to bring in the astrologers, the Chaldeans, and the soothsayers. And the king spake and said to the wise man of Babylon, whosoever shall read this writing and show me the interpretation thereof, shall be clothed with scarlet and have a chain of gold about his neck, and shall be the third ruler in the kingdom. Then came in all the king's wise men, but they could not read the writing, nor make known to the king the interpretation thereof. Then was King Belshazzar greatly troubled, and his countenance was changed in him, and his lords were astonished. So they were shocked when they seen the writing on the wall. And let me get this in the NLT. So they was shocked when they seen the writing on the wall, and it goes into his mother knowing Daniel. But the point is, I want to get down to it. And they knew about Daniel, and Daniel made the interpretation. I'm gonna drop down to 22, and it says, it goes into his father being lifted up with pride. You gotta read the whole story to get the understanding of it. But it's the point that I want to make, because the writing was on the wall, and I'm gonna get to it. It says, you are his successor, talking about his father Nebuchadnezzar, O Belshazzar. This is Daniel speaking. He says, and you knew all this, yet you have not humbled yourself, because his father was prideful, man. So the Lord stripped him and made him to eat with the animals, and like an animal, man. And it's right up here, man. Like I said, I don't want to make it long. It says, for you have proudly defied Yahweh Shem Yahushua of heaven, and have had these cups from the temple brought before you. You and your nobles and your wives and concubines have been drinking wine from them, while praising gods of silver, gold, bronze, iron, wood, and stone, gods that neither see nor hear nor know anything at all. So he was telling them, you've been worshiping these idols and not giving reference to Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. This is the writing that's on the wall, man. And this is Esau all over again, man. And we're in Babylon the Great, man. The daughter of Babylon. Which they do the same exact thing here. It says, but you have not honored Yahweh Shem Yahushua power, who gives you the breath of life and controls your destiny. See that? You're not referencing the Most High, the Holy One of Israel, man. It says, so power has sent this hand to write this message. This is the message that was written, Mini Tico Farsi. This is what these words mean. Mini means numbered, so your time is numbered. It says, power has numbered numbered the days of your reign. See that? The Lord has numbered your days of reigning, man. And that's Esau in this time we have now. He has numbered his times, man. He says it has brought it to an end. And that's what we're looking at. The writing is on the wall. His time is over with, man. Tico means weighed. You have been weighed in the balance and have not measured up. So you didn't look to the Holy One of Israel, man. You did everything in your own power to worship these other gods and not referencing the Most High, man. Parsi means divided. Your kingdom has been divided and given to the Medes and Persians. In this modern time, those Medes are the Russians and the Persians are the Iranians, man. Those are the two nations that are going to destroy Babylon the Great, man. It says, then at Belshazzar's command, Daniel was dressed dressed in a purple robe, and gold chain was hung around his neck, and he was proclaimed the third highest ruler in the kingdom. That very night, Belshazzar, the Babylonian king, was killed. See that? This man is finna be destroyed, man. He's on borrowed time, man. He is on borrowed time, man. And that's what we see in the writing on the wall, man. His kingdom going down, man, and never to rise again. Get this in the King James Version. This is Daniel 4, and drop down to verse 17. It says, "This is the matter. This is the matter. It's like this matter is by the decree of the watchers, and the demand by the word of the holy ones, to the intent that the living may know that the Most High ruleth in the kingdom of men." See that? The Lord controls all the men of the that's in high stature, man. He controls all the men, not no other these Edomites going to war, the Russians. He controls all of them, man. They're not working on their own power. Even the Kim Jong-un. Let me continue because he's going to tell you that. It says, this matter is by the decree of the watchers, and the demand by the word of the holy ones, to this intent that the living may know that the Most High ruleth in the kingdom of men. See that? He controls these rulers, man, and giveth it whomever soever to whomever soever he will, and setteth up over it the basis of men. See, he set up rulerships and kingdoms, man, and he puts over them the basis of men, the lowest people on the earth, man. And that's why the Edomites are ruling. They're gonna be they are the lowest people on earth, man. They are the basis of men. And they're set up to be rulers right now, but their kingdom is coming to an end, man. Let me get this real quick. This is Psalms 5 I want to get. Psalms 5, and I'm going to start at this is Psalms 5. And I'm going to start at verse 5. It says, "The foolish shall not stand in thy sight. Thou hatest all workers of iniquity." See that? The Lord hated all workers of iniquity. So you seeing this man worship these different idols, these different gods, and makes the people worship them as well, man. It says, "Thou shalt destroy them that speak of leasing. Yahweh Bashem Yahushua will abhor the bloody and deceitful man." And that's Esau, man. "But as for me, I will come into thy house in the multitude of thy mercy, and in thy fear will I worship toward the holy temple." And that's what we telling our people to repent to the Lord, man. The Lord is going to do some great work on our behalf, man. For our sakes, man. "Lead me, O Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, in thy righteousness because of my enemies. Make thy way straight before thy face. For there is no faithfulness in their mouth." See that? There's no faithfulness in the mouth of Esau and these nations, man. They can care less about the Holy One of Israel, man, the Most High power, man. It says, "Their inward part is very wickedness. Their throat is an open sepulchre. They flatter with their tongue." And they said they're going to, we worship the Lord. We do this. We're going to do that. Now you're seeing that the Lord is shaking his hand over this place, man. Look at all those different disasters and destruction that came through this hurricane, man. It said, "Destroy thou them, O power. Let them fall by their own counsel." See that? They're falling by their own counsel. What do they call it? What they say? They're using their heart machine and shit, controlling the weather. saying they need climate change. I mean, how you gonna change the world? This is all of the authority of the Most High Power, man. So that's the reason why Esau is being judged like he is, man. I seen the article yesterday. He said they had people, over 130 some odd people died. North Carolina, Tennessee, it's pretty much in the area through the hurricane. It was found in trees and shit, man. Dead bodies was found in trees. So the Lord is shaking his hand over Babylon the Great, man. Esau's kingdom is coming down, man, because all he did is display wickedness in the earth, man. And they're gonna suffer, man, harshly for this, man. They're gonna perish, man, and their kingdom is perishing with them. And no one is gonna feel sorry for Esau, man. Though he cried with all his heart, man, nobody's gonna feel sorry for Esau, man. He brought this on himself. Let me continue on. It says, destroy thou them, O power. Let them fall by their own counsel. Cast them out in the multitude of their transgressions. For they have rebelled against thee. But let all those that put their trust in thee rejoice. And that's the elect. We're putting our hearts and our minds and our souls in the Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. Let them ever shout for joy, because thou defendest them. Let them also that love thy name be joyful in thee. For thou, Yahweh Shem Yahushua, will bless the righteous. With favor wilt thou compass him as with a shield. So the elect are going to be saved, man. They're going to be protected as a shield, man, of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. But 2/3 in these heathen are going to be destroyed, man. Because Esau is ultimately being he is being pushed to do what he's doing, to push World War III in the Battle of Armageddon by Satan on the left hand side, man. The Lord is pushing him to make these moves in the earth, man. Keep going to war, keep fighting, keep sending these missiles, keep attacking. This is Proverbs 21:1. It says, the king's heart is in the mind, it's like it's in the hand of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. See that? See, the Lord is pushing him to do this, man. He says, as the rivers of water, he turneth it whithersoever he will. So he's turning him to go to war now. All out war is about to happen here in the earth, man. The Lord is pushing Esau to continue this fight, man. For him to ultimately be just cast out of rulership, and for him to be judged, man. This is his fate, man. This is what's soon to happen to Esau, man. His pride has lifted him all the way up, man. Now it's finna bring him all the way down. This is this is Jeremiah 51, and I'm gonna get this in the NLT because I always bring it out in the King James. Let me get it in the Good News translation. I can get it in the Good News translation. This is Jeremiah 51, and I'm gonna drop down to 52. It says, so then I say that the time is come when I will deal with Babylon's idols, and the wounds will groan throughout the country. So the wounded will groan throughout the country. And you're seeing the groans of your people, man, throughout the country, man. You got a Amazon strike, and then you got the port strike. You got people not working. People can't afford food. Then you had the hurricane that came through and destroyed a lot of people and a lot of houses. So we were in the midst of Jacob's trouble, all hell breaking loose. We're in the midst of that, man. It's not no time for no bullshit, man. If you want to bullshit, you showing everybody that you are meant to be destroyed, man. The Lord is not dealing with you. Because we are living in deadly times now, man. This ain't no time for games, no joking. This is deadly serious now, man. It says, even if Babylon could climb to the sky and build a strong fortress there, I would still send people to destroy it. See that? This place is going to be destroyed, man. The Lord said, he's telling you, if Babylon could build a fortress in the sky, he would still send people to destroy it, man. That's the times we in, man. I, Yahweh Shem Yahushua, have spoken. See, this is the Lord saying this, man. You can't counter this and say, oh, he wouldn't do that. He wouldn't. No, this is the Lord speaking, man. There's no way out of this destruction the Lord is going to bring on Esau, man. Verse 54, it says, Yahweh Bashem Yahushua says, listen to the sound of crying in Babylon. And that's all you see is crying in Babylon. That's all you see. Listen to the sound of crying in Babylon, of mourning for the destruction in the land. See that? The destruction is now in the land, man. They're planning for a mass casualty event. See, we are entering into the time of famine here in the earth, man, in Babylon the Great, man. I am destroying Babylon and putting it to silence. See, this is the Lord speaking, man. He telling you this place is finished. The writing is on the wall, man. He says the armies rush in like roaring waves and attack with noisy shouts. They have come to destroy Babylon, and that's why you see all the nations gearing up for war, man. Should the FBI keep telling you they got sleeper cells here. They keep going to the Congress and telling you, yeah, sleeper cells. So why are they saying that, man? Because this is a time of biblical prophecy to be fulfilled in your lifetime. Now you can see the prophecies come to pass. For some time you couldn't see it, but now we see it. We see what is happening in the earth, and now we can see exactly what the scripture said was going to happen. They have come to Babylon. It's like they have come to destroy Babylon. Its soldiers are captured, and their bows are broken. I am power who punishes evil, and I will treat Babylon as it deserves. Man, that's plain, man. See, the Lord is going to treat this place as it deserves. All the rape, robbery, and murder, all the nations being put out of their homes and destroyed. This place is on borrowed time, man. I will make its rulers drunk. Men of wisdom, leaders, and soldiers, they will go to sleep and never wake up. See that? The Lord is going to put this place down, man. He's going to put this place down. I, the king, have spoken. I am Yahweh Bashem Yahushua Almighty. The walls of mighty Babylon will be thrown to the ground. And its towering gates burned down. The work of the nations is all for nothing. See that? All the work you're doing and going to work and trying to build up your career and your house and all that shit, it's for nothing, man. This place is over with, man. I don't know much more I can say to you about it, man. This place is finished. The Lord telling you through the scriptures, this place is finished, man. Soon the dollar gonna crash, man. Well, today they had a bank glitch where nobody had any money in their bank account at Bank of America, man. People was checking their bank accounts and it was zero in their bank account. So these are all just signs of the times, man. Because there's going to be a bank run here shortly too. People are going to rush to try to get their money out of the bank once they know that they can't get any more food. It's something going to be a cyber attack, anything, man. But these are the times we're in, man. He says, the end of 58, it says, the work of the nations is all for nothing. So all the things that they're doing, they're trying to build up build up like the east of Tennessee. Why build that up again, man? We're in a time of war, man. It's over with, man. Them towns and the streets and shit, they're not going to be able to build those places back up, man. Now you hit into winter. Now the ports are striking, so you ain't going to be getting a lot of that material to even build those towns back, man, those roads back. The work of the nations is all for nothing. Their efforts go up in flames. I, Yahweh Bashem Yahushua Almighty, have spoken. See that? Everything that's going to be done here in Babylon is going to grow up in flames anyway, man. He just said that. It's going to go up in flames. It's never going to come back. The only thing you should be doing right now is repenting, man. Nothing else matters. This is Jeremiah 49, And I'm gonna drop down to verse 17. It says, I want to get this in I want to get this. Let me get this in the Good News translation too, man. I always get it in the King James. Let me just switch it up. This is Jeremiah 49 and 17. It says, Yahweh Bashem Yahushua said, the destruction that will come on Edom will be so terrible that everyone who passes by will be shocked and terrified. So this is the Lord speaking, man. The Lord telling you this place is going to be destroyed, man. Everybody that come by is going to be shocked what the Lord did to Babylon the Great, man. The same thing will happen to Edom that happened to Sodom and Gomorrah. And what happened in Sodom and Gomorrah, man? The Lord rained fire from heaven. Man. When they and the nearby towns were destroyed, no one will ever live there again. And that's the prophecy of Babylon the Great, man. No one is ever going to live here again. I, Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, have spoken. See, a lot of these scriptures I read to you, the Lord has spoken. The Lord telling you I've spoken. All the way back to Daniel, man, when the writing was on the wall, man. He says, like a lion cometh out of the thick woods among the Jordan River up to the green pasture land, I will come and make the Edomites run away suddenly from their country. See, the Lord is going to come on this place quick, man. It says, the scripture tell you, as a thief in the night. So he's going to come on this place suddenly, man, with thermonuclear destruction, with the chariots of the Most High Power. This is the Lord telling you, man. He says, the leaders I choose will rule the nation. Who can be compared to me? Who would dare challenge me? See that? And Esau want to challenge Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, man. So that's why he's going to be judged so harshly. He want to challenge the Lord, man. He said, what ruler could oppose me? So listen to the plan that I have made against the people of Edom. See that? You go to Isaiah 34 and 6 and tell you what the Lord's plans for Edom, man. Talking about Babylon the Great as well, man. It says, and to what I intend to do to the people of the city of Teman. Even their children will be dragged off. Ooh. And everyone will be horrified. When Edom falls, there will be such a noise that the entire earth will shake. And the cry of alarm will be heard as far as the Gulf of Akbar. The enemy will attack Basra like an eagle swooping down with like an eagle swooping down with outspread wings. On that day, Edom's soldiers will be as frightened as a woman in labor, man. So this is the judgment that's coming on Esau Edom, man. This is the judgment coming upon him, man. And there's no way out of it. There's no way out of it, man. Thus say Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, man. So no matter what he does to us, this is his judgment he was going to receive anyway, man. He can't get out of it. There's nowhere to run, man. There's nowhere to hide, man. This is Isaiah 47 and verse 1. It says, come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon. See that? We're in the virgin daughter of Babylon right now. Sit on the ground, there is no throne, O daughter of the Chaldees. For thou shalt no more be called tender and delicate. And this place is more and more every day is not looked at being as having the American dream, or look at as being the place of great power and in a place to all the nations can be look at it as a beacon of hope. In other words, man. It says, take the millstone and grind meal, uncover the locks, make bare the leg, uncover the thigh, pass over the rivers. Thy nakedness shall be uncovered, yea, thy shame shall be seen. I will take vengeance, and I will not meet thee as a man. See, the Lord is making Esau bare. Everything is being uncovered of him, man. So he can't hide anymore, man. They show their hand. They show who they are. It says, as for our Redeemer, the Holy One of the Yahweh Bashem Yahushua of hosts is his name, the Holy One of Israel, man. So the Lord is uncovering Esau's every step, man. His every move, everything he's done in the earth is being uncovered, man. Everybody knows down, man, who the devil is. The Bible speaks of, man. So Lord willing was edifying. I mean it there. Shalom. Shalom.